Amazing. So I think we are live right now. So I'm doing this like live test demo stream to understand some of these live stream function to demo the products that I've been working on. So today I will be talking about my primary role as like a person who built this product called as Lighthouse. So we will go through our website today and see how does Lighthouse works, what we actually do, and how does like the storage comes around for developers at Lighthouse. So let's start by sharing my screen and then okay. So here is the tab. So this is our like main website. So as you can see here, the title clearly says that Lighthouse allows you to store your data securely and reliably, and it's ideal for individual developers, enterprises. Obviously, you can try it for free on our UI and go to our docs as well. We have like around I think now 30,000 users who have used our product, and some of the features is that you can verifiably store your data long term on decentralized networks. So rather than storing your data at one single place with a single point of failure, you can store and distribute your data, so you know that okay, one party goes down, you can still fetch the data from other places across the internet. And the encryption is quite useful. People come and tell us that setting up their own encryption, specifically, even as a developer, it's like not straightforward. So they love our encryption offering out. Um, I'll come to this part later, but this is something we did recently where now we have evolved Lighthouse to become this developer platform which supports multiple storage backends. So, be it IPFS, be it these blockchain networks like Filecoin, Walrus, etc., you can just use them easily and store your data without worrying about the underlying difficulties of integrating these networks. So we are trusted by some of the good names like Ocean is a data marketplace, Mask is a social product, Ether is a GPU network. They trust Lighthouse. So what we have with Lighthouse is we have this web app which allows anyone to upload file, encrypt file easily, view. So you can log in using Google, or for developers you can log in using GitHub, etc. And then we have this easy to use SDK and CLI that anyone can integrate in your JavaScript, like JS, Node.js, even Python, Golang, all of those platforms and languages, frameworks are getting used to support your storage on Lighthouse. And then, for any storage product, encryption is really important. So we want users to protect and have privacy over their data. And these are like some of the testimonials. So in a way, I'm like showing you how our website is built right now, and then we can go more into the dashboard itself. So this is how our website interface looks like. So once you log in using your favorite method like Google, GitHub, etc., um, it's up to you. Like, what do you want to do, and which storage network do you want to use underneath? So let's say I want to use IPFS plus Filecoin. I can click on that, and I can get this easy to use dashboard that I can easily upload my data, manage my files, etc. So I would like ideally, let's say, click on upload file, and let me select a file here. And as you can see on any system, even like Google Drive, like you could upload a file on Lighthouse, so anyone can do that easily. But the key advantage of Lighthouse is that it's a developer product, right? You would use it as a developer, as a startup, as an enterprise who wants to store their projects data, company's data, or their enterprise data. So for that, what you have to do is all the developers know, like you can come here and generate a API key. Let's say this is my new API key that I can copy and then start using to upload my data to Lighthouse. So here we have this documentation where we have bunch of tutorials. So even like going before into it, we created like this parent documentation. Like since now we support various storage systems at Lighthouse for both Web3, AI, and backup use cases. So you can select what docs documentation you want to view. So let's say if you go to IPFS Filecoin, you have a quick start tutorial on how do you create an API key, how do you upload a file, how do you view the file, how do you retrieve the file, and what more you can do. So we have, if I go to the upload file feature here, you can see like we have JS SDK, API, CLI, Python SDK, Go SDK as well, and we support like maximum file size per file of 24 GB to upload data. And this is like how our docs looks like. So I wouldn't go deeper into it, but we have like bunch of tutorials here where people can um, easily use the app. I think now even when you are not a developer, you are a normal, I wouldn't even say normal, but you are a user of an AI app like ChatGPT, Claude, you can just reference it that, okay, here is docs.lighthouse.storage, or even without that, you can mention that go to lighthouse.storage, check its doc, and integrate my website or app that I'm building so that it uploads my data to Lighthouse. And then we recently, as we evolved into a developer platform, we supported another network underneath, like storage network called as Walrus. So I think the key benefits of using Walrus is around verifiability that when your data was stored, it's time stamped, and also the data is erasure encoded, which is a deep technical concept. But in a way, when you store your data on Walrus using Lighthouse, your data is split and it's divided across different set of storage providers, and then you can easily fetch your data from the network uh, in a way that the network ensures that even if some storage providers goes down, let's say even if three of five storage providers are live, you can still get your original file and data back. So erasure encoding is a very popular storage primitive which is being used even in like systems like S3, etc. So very useful for um, like storing your data. And now with Lighthouse and Walrus together, you can get erasure encoding, you can get time-stamped data that you can prove to anyone that I actually uploaded data on this date. And I think most important difference, um, if you're a developer or a company, is like no egress cost. We don't charge you anything for the egress. The Walrus network itself doesn't charge you for the egress. So it's like you might be storing a terabyte of data, but on, let's say, something like Amazon S3, Google's cloud, for that terabyte, you might be paying even, let's say, $1,000 or $2,000 because you're frequently retrieving the data back. But at Lighthouse and Walrus, at the moment, at least, you don't pay anything. So let's say if you're storing your data, you're just paying $20 a TB a month, which otherwise would be hundreds or even thousands of dollars on systems like Amazon, Walrus, etc. So I would love to also talk about this new backup service. I'll just like briefly introduce, but we'll go underneath it in coming days. So we built this system to support various databases and AI use cases where, as you know, people are vibe coding right now. So now um, while you're vibe coding and you are using these various VPSs, etc., there's always a possibility of human error, or like you're trusting the code that you wrote, you wouldn't mess up with, or your team member wouldn't mess it up with. But now you can easily make sure that your data is actually protected, like all your databases, all your storage is protected by this bar service, like backup as a service as well. So this is something that we are building fairly new. So yeah, coming back to our dashboard, we have like had most of the functionalities here, like profile. You can see like all your past transactions, subscriptions. We have a refer and earn functionality as well, and then obviously you can get more storage. We have a $12 plan, a $20 plan, which gives you a terabyte. Now, if you're a consumer, right, maybe you might be thinking, I get a much cheaper option on like on the likes of Dropbox, Google Drive, etc. And the point is, Lighthouse is not competing with those systems. Lighthouse is the product that you would ideally use to store data if you are a company, if you are a startup, if you're a developer. So it's not like a consumer storage system right now. It's more suitable for businesses and enterprises, and that's like the focus of customers that we are going towards. So coming back, I would love to also show you guys this blog. So it's a monthly newsletter that I would encourage you all to join. We publish it every month, like all our updates in the month of June, May, April, March. Due to some reason, the network is a bit jittery right now, so images taking a bit time to load here. Um, but what we did last month in June is like we supported this new storage system called as Walrus. Again, as a user, you don't need to worry about it. But if you care about erasure encoding, you can use Lighthouse with Walrus. And then we did bunch of ecosystem partnerships with RWA projects, which is like these various types of companies building real world asset consumer apps. Then our team went to bunch of Twitter Spaces or X Spaces as they call it now, and we cover all of this on our monthly newsletter, which you can subscribe to as well easily, and then learn more about what we do at Lighthouse. And last but not the least, like Lighthouse is like a growing ecosystem. We have many popular names in AI which are using us. Um, there are multiple social and gaming apps like Ethereum is one, which allows you to now even monetize your audio, your sounds. Even it started, I think, as a music platform, but now it allows you to monetize music and sound data sets for AI companies. So they're doing a good job using Lighthouse. Then we have Mass Network, which is a social consumer app. They are using us. Then we're working with bunch of, let's say, GPU and blockchain networks, which are running their workloads on Lighthouse as well. And as everyone knows, we originally originated from a Web3 space. So we have been working with many teams of these ecosystem partners who trust Lighthouse to store their critical blockchain data when building consumer apps. Cool, awesome. So this live stream was more impromptu to learn how does the live stream work. So I think the best way was to jump right on it and use it with the current product that we have in place. But I'll be planning more of these in coming days and weeks, and then we'll see what value we can provide to the end user, because I love talking to as many new people over the internet as possible. I'm quite active on Twitter, Telegram, etc. But I thought like these long term videos, when you make them, right, so it's a good learning opportunity for you as well. Like when I have to draft a video like this, I have to like think around what needs to be done, or what I should tell, and how should I tell it, and is it like totally accurate, or should I learn more to just refine my edge knowledge? But I'm quite excited to do this, and this is like the shorter 15 version, but we'll do more longer live stream soon as well. Awesome, thank you, bye bye.